Mac is unapologetically Mac, and it's one of the things I love very much about him. And I remember when we first met Seth Green, who is a dear friend, our mutual friend, but I did a show Dads with him. We met for the first time was when our show got canceled. And I was really bummed. Seth was like, well, come up and we'll just like hang out and chat. And I came up to Seth's house, and then Matt comes out and he's like trying to, I know he was trying to lighten the mood, but he's trying to like make fun of like, oh, your show's canceled. Like the show was bad anyway. Like trying to make, and I was just like not having it. And he was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go back to my room. And he just like literally like slowly left the room. And then a couple years later, Seth had told me about this movie based on a trip that he took with his friends. And he basically just hired all of his friends to go to Thailand for 7 weeks. Mac and I were on the same flight and I was like, oh, this jackass. And he ended up becoming like my BFF because we ended up just hanging out. I didn't realize we had so much in common. We both have such a love for sports, for food, for art and cinema, music. And I was like, oh, is this gonna be like my like vacay BFF? This is gonna be great. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I kind of have a crush on this person. This is so weird. And Seth's wife was like, well, you know, if you have a fling, Mac is a safe person to have a fling with. I'd never had a fling before.
Every guy wants to be called safe. Awesome.
I remember at the airport, like saying bye and be like, see you never. And now like 8 years and 2 kids later, still my fling.